Feel the fire.
Where my fire flamers at? GFTV back with another fire flame meltdown. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell and stomp, step, and stand all over that subscribe button. And come over here and be a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker, because we stand on real morals and traditional principalities. It ain't nothing traditional about these evil, demonic motherfuckers that move how the way they move. Now, today we're going to be talking about the alleged sacrifice of Eminem's best friend, Proof. All right, Eminem's best friend, Proof. Now, on April 11th, 2006, okay, Proof was shot dead at a nightclub in Detroit in the middle of 8 Mile Road. The name of the club was named CCC, as we can clearly see, okay? 333. That's exactly what it is, okay? The number C is the third letter in the alphabet. Okay, so we have 333, which equals the number 9, which is also the number of completion. Not only that, okay, it's that upside down 6. So we know what that be. But what makes all this so interesting is that Eminem predicted this whole shit before it happened. As right here we see the video and the reenactment of him and Proof when they were little. Now, Eminem dropped this video in this track named Toy Soldiers, okay, in 2004, damn near a whole year and a half before this alleged situation that happened with Proof, okay. Even in the video, they show him in D12 in the city of Detroit, allegedly at Proof's funeral right here. Okay, and what makes this shit even more darker and bone chilling, okay, it actually shows Proof in the Toy Soldier video getting shot and killed. Okay, Proof actually played the character himself as he was in the hospital and he dies from his gunshot wounds. Now, like I said, this shit came out a whole fucking year and a half, 2 years before Proof's death. All right, and you also have to ask yourself, what was Proof doing in the middle of 8 Mile at a hole in the wall fucking club during this time in his life? Okay, because they had multi-platinum success. Eminem had multi-platinum success. I'm talking about Eminem has sold numerous albums. I'm talking about millions and millions and millions of albums. Probably done sold probably over 30 million albums around this time. Okay, that Marshall Mathers CD, all right, sold about 21 million records worldwide. So there's no way in the world that Proof should have been at this hole in the wall fucking club in 8 Mile Road in Detroit. All right. Now, at the time of Proof death, when he got shot and killed, all right, Eminem and Proof and D12 had separated themselves from each other. Now, allegedly, Eminem, they say, was fighting some dark demons, and things just wasn't the same, and he wasn't himself, and they was having disagreements with the group and what was going on behind the scenes with the paperwork and the album and the whole D12 brand. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that is just some bullshit. Okay, Eminem fell back because he knew exactly what was about to take place, and that's why he was so deep into those pills and so deep into that dark demonic energy because he knew exactly what was about to take place. All right. Also, he did the whole bloodbath ritual, as we can see right here, which Relapse is one of his worst selling albums. In order for him to get up to the top again, he had to make that blood sacrifice because remind y'all, all right, not only did he sell millions and millions of records, he also made the movie 8 Mile. Okay, don't any rapper just start rapping and just go straight to Hollywood. Okay, it's certain sacrifices, it's certain obstacles, it's certain rituals that you have to partake in, people. As we see, okay, this was the album that put him back on top, which was Recovery. Okay, this album was dropped after Proof death, as we see him walking in the middle and toward the crossroads, walking toward the sun god, worshiping the sun. As we see on the album, on the CD, it has symbolically the crossroads, okay, logo right in the middle. So don't get it twisted and let them think, okay, because of recovery, okay. No, it was a recovery not from the relapse, but a recovery for his career because he had made the blood sacrifice. And this is why he was so deep into his fucking depression because he knew what was going to take place. This is why he separated himself from Proof because he knew what was going to take place. And not only that, okay, in the video, Toy Soldiers, okay, as we see, this is all predictive programming. Okay, he predicted everything that was going to take place with his best friend Proof. Now they grew up together, went to school together, lived next door to each other. Okay, Proof basically was his protector. Okay, his knight in shining armor. When nobody believed in him, Proof did. Proof pushed him to the max, pushed him to the world, didn't give up on him, and believed in him. Okay, now when Eminem's first album dropped, as we see, Eminem is standing on a pier, on a bridge, okay, with his daughter, with his baby mama, dead, with a toe tag in the fucking trunk. As we see in the back, the moon ritual. Okay, this is all evil, symbolic shit. This is all demonized from the rip. Okay, he was paying homage right then and there. And what makes this so much bone chilling, okay, like I said, he predicted this in Toy Soldiers, and Toy Soldiers came out and this video was made a year and a half, 2 years before Proof's death. And Proof actually played the character in the video, getting shot outside the club, going to the hospital, dying and shit like that. Like, this is all in the fucking video. Alright? As everything went for a full blown shift. Okay, and to add more to my claims that this is a full blown ritualistic shit, as we see Eminem with the same exact tattoo on the opposite side, parallel from how Proof had his tattoo on the right arm, Eminem put his tattoo on the left arm, which representing the duality, okay, the black and the white, okay, the right and the left, up and down, okay, same shit, different toilet, It weighs the same on the scale though, as we see Eminem with the duality in the video right here. Okay? Now, the guy that allegedly killed Proof didn't get one fucking day in jail. Not one fucking day. Okay, he got charged for having a firearm and, shooting in the occupied dwelling, but he never got charged for the murder. Now, allegedly, Proof had supposed to shot his cousin. The guy name happened to be Keith Bender, I believe, okay, over a pool game, okay? Proof and this guy, Keith, allegedly got into it over a pool game, similar to what they say what happened with the Takeoff situation. Y'all see, people, this shit is all played out. This shit is all ran over and over and over again, like a script. Okay, as they said, Proof and this man Keith had an argument about a pool game, which led to, violence. Which they say Proof allegedly pulled his gun out and shot the dude and stood over him, and then the bouncer of the club, which just so happens to be the guy cousin who Proof killed, comes up behind Proof and shoots him in the head and kills him dead on the scene. Now, like I said, all this shit is ritualistic, because what was he doing in this hole in the club ass place anyway? Out of all places in the world, okay? Why are you there at 8 Mile in one of the world's most dangerous fucking cities? Okay, like I said, the club name was CCC 333, okay? Also, that stands for Eminem's name because, okay, you see all the C's in Eminem name, which is the letter 3, okay? It's basically the letter C, as we see E-M-E-M. That's 4 threes in Eminem name. And remind you, he already did the bloodbath shit. He was with it. After Proof death had come all the symbolic imagery, the one eye symbolism on the Recovery album. Lots of it. And remind you, it's some symbolic symbolism with that 8 Mile shit too, because the number 8, as y'all know over here, okay, ain't nothing but 2 number 3s, okay? Uh, Number 3 and the other 3 is inverting parallel with each other, which you bring it together, you will get the number 8. Also, it stands for the infinity link, which is a demonic meaning presence of a snake eating its own tail. Alright? So, Eminem starts coming out on this Recovery album as we see him and Rihanna doing all kinds of evil imagery, okay, in their song on the Recovery album, in the video on the Recovery album, okay? As we see more duality and one eye symbolism as they got him hooked up to electroshock therapy, okay? As we see the TVs in the background of him representing the mind control of the people and what's taking place. All right. Now, after Proof's death, all right, what makes this even more darker, okay, they made an album, mixtape named Return of the Dozen, as we see a hand, a black hand coming from the dirt, coming from the grave, which is representing Proof dead body and Proof dead corpse. Okay? Because why would you have this type of imagery on your album and the leader of that brand is dead and gone? As we see, Eminem wasn't the leader of D12, but he always was in the front. He always was the front man. Proof always was shaded to the back end. And this is where problems took place at. Because Proof felt as though, okay, they wasn't getting pushed. They wasn't getting the recognition, okay, and the publicity and the promotion and the production like Eminem was. And Proof was the one who discovered Eminem. If it wasn't for Proof, it wouldn't be no Eminem. It wouldn't be no shady Aftermath records. None of that shit. Alright? And like I said, he predicted this whole shit a year and a half, 2 years before Proof's death, as we see him getting the phone call about the situation. As we also see him standing in front of murals of Big L from Harlem, the Notorious B.I.G., and Tupac Shakur, and also to the far right, another D12 member that was killed, okay, in 1999 named Bugs. All right, so it's a lot going on here. All right, and we can go a little bit more deeper as we see before Eminem's first album. We have Eminem, all his albums up here on the screen. But before his first major album, okay, with the Blood Ritual, okay, he dropped an album called Infinite, okay, as we see the what? What do we see on the album? Okay, the Sideways 8. Right here, the first album at the top is called Infinite. Okay, and we see the Sideways 8 representing the what? Like I said, the infinity link, the snake eating its own tail, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, the snake ate its own tail because they were connected like a link. Okay, they were supposed to be inseparable, best friends, grew up together, went to school together, lived next door to each other. Okay, so the blood sacrifice had to be made, and it was made. All right. Now, what's going to shock y'all about this whole situation is, as I done more research, okay, I see Proof had a lot of demonic shit going on with him as well. As we also see Proof solo album, Searching for Jerry Garcia, with the skull and bones and all the skull imagery and duality and demonized logos on this album. Okay, so you have to ask yourself for a second, what was these people really into? And did Proof actually know what was going to take place? Okay, did he actually sacrifice himself for the legacy of D12 and for the legacy of Eminem? Okay, because this shit is crazy, and Eminem got it everywhere. Okay, it's everywhere with him. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Drop y'all comments down in the comment section. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, fear the fire and fear the motherfucking flames. God fear.
Fear the fire.